Okay, I'm back. It's a topic that's been laying heavy on me that I would like to speak about. And I'm going to speak this as to if I was talking to myself in my sleep state that I used to be in. And what I mean by that is when I was in the world, the hustling, the grinding, the finessing, the scamming, the lying, the cheating, the conniving, the vindictive, the manipulating, all that stuff that they say is really living. Low vibrationally though, speaking of course. And one thing I didn't know, what I thought I did know what was love. And superficially of the program, for what I was given, myself and others, what I thought love was, it really wasn't love. It was more like transactional. You give, I take, or what you give me, I feel the love from you because you know what I love. So now I love you because of what you give me. And mainly like with females, I'm speaking sexually. And I knew the majority of them, they knew that. So that's why they did what they did. That's how the world operates. You give me what I can see of value from you. And as with me, it was material things and money. And mostly with the female is because I was all sexual. And to be in that lust state and thinking that's love is really not love at the end of the day. So to come out of that and find unconditional love for myself, and it's starting with my health, because true love is to love yourself unconditionally, consciously aware of what you're taking in, from what you eat, for what you watch, for what you hear, for what you entertain, for what you give yourself of your presence, of your energy. And if it's not of an uplifting or lighting environment, why are you there in the first place? If it's draining you, how is that unconditional love for yourself? If it's mentally or what you hear negative, how is that showing love for you? So what I'm saying is, to say you love someone, it starts with loving yourself first. And what unconditional love is, to value your worth, your principle, your integrity of you, of your mind, your body, your spirit, your soul, your heart, all one. And respect. Respect is like more than one thing. It's not about how you talk to me. It's how you interact with me. It's how you show up. Love for yourself as a female, you dressing like you free for advertisement, showing everything from your upper to your box of your print when you got on tights, like it's just a punching bag sitting there. Is that really showing unconditional love for yourself? Or even if your partner, if you got a partner, that's very highly disrespectful to your partner, because now you putting your partner in a place where he have to use his ego and his pride, and 9 times out of 10 got to catch a case. And that's one thing I always told the female. I don't care if they call me a F-boy or you green and this and all that. I always told the female, I'll never fight over you. And the reason why I would never fight over a female, because I had to watch at an early age but one of my cousins get blown, not physically watch, but know that he got blown away because he fight over a female at school or the last day of school. And the nigga couldn't take the ass whooping, worked all summer long to buy a 12 gauge shotgun and blow my cousin away at the park. So right then at an early age, I was mighty clear, and I know my cousin with me to this day. Hey, don't fight over no hoes. Don't fight over no female. Hey, if they putting you in a state of place, there's plenty more out there. Keep it moving. And that's one thing, sleep, awake, aware of where I'm at, it allows me to know for what was truly not here is still with me here today, even as I speak to you. So, love is respecting yourself. Love is having value for yourself. Love is having worth. Love is your temple of your body. It's not free access, male or female. Love is knowing your energy and your purification within you, of your seed, of harnessing your sexual energy. Love is also having discipline. Love is showing consistency of you showing up for yourself first before anything or anybody outside of you. And I'm sharing this with you because this is something that I wish I was 17, 18, and I would have heard, and I would have comprehended, and I would have took in, instead of outside chasing for something of a void within me, instead of finding, making me whole and complete, looking for things outside, chasing from females to cars, clothes, jewelry, everything would say, oh, this is what it is to be in the world and that you made it. What about your inner world? What about your peace? What about stillness within you? What resonates within you to keep you in clarity? Mind, heart, spirit, and soul, whole as one. So unconditional love was where I'm speaking. I would tell my younger sleep, dead self, zombie self that's coming in, love yourself unconditionally all the way and unapologetically, because it starts with you and everything that you inwardly connect to. How you feel, that's like the domino effect that is going to ripple out in the universe, in the waves. So in order to love yourself, that's when you can truly know what it is to accept love and to give love. But to say you love someone and you're not loving yourself, that's a lie off rip. And yeah, some people might give more love out to someone else than they self because they feel that person is filling the void within them. But that's only temporary, because when that person starts giving them what they want, they're going to start showing their true colors at the end of the day. Trust me, I know. And I speak that very humbly though. So when someone say they love you and you don't see them loving themselves from their own health, for what they eat, for what they do, for what they watch, what they attain, and how they treat their body, you think they're going to love and respect and give you loyalty, give you the honor that they don't even honor themselves, hold you in the status that you hold them, but then you giving them more than they even have for themselves? I would want myself to not give myself away so easily sexually. I would want myself to know sex is more than just a physical act, of what it does spiritually and what the attachments energetically, what it brings. And not even that, the physical, or the aspects of the disease or the disease of what you interact with, or the frequency, the vibration. So if it's low and you low, that's what you're going to attract. And since I've been in the status, I like to say in my own, I don't attract shit because I know it's not on my frequency. And nor do I go searching and looking, because that's not what I need to do. And the more that I attain within me, as I evolve within my energy, the more it lets me know truly what I'm connected in, what I'm harnessing. It lets me know internally, this is what the world didn't want us, or even where I'm at to be. So, and it starts with love. And when you love you, you love outside too. You start to find a love for nature, to knowing your nature and everything that you're connected to. And as with the animals and plants, insects, and more people, they will come to you. They'll confess to you like you the Pope at the end of the day, because then it's your light of your aura that grew all the way. And it's like when you come to a knowing, this is when your compassion comes in. This is when your love and your empathy for what you feel of what it is, of the awareness that you're receiving. Remember one time, you was where they at. That's the mirror, the reflection. So as you feel for what you see, for the old or the version that you rise from to a higher within you, never let your eyes judge, because then your heart will have to take the consequences for what you know is true. So I share this because I care. And I'm going to be giving more of where I would like to know if someone would have told me, as I'm sharing with you though. And what I'm saying is, You have to, your heart, to even know where to start to connect within yourself. You gotta love you unconditionally. And any trauma, anything that you done, or someone done to you, and you here, and you still strong, and you survive, and you can literally walk and talk, and have all the senses, and you're alive, that's enough to have gratitude. And that's enough to say, hey, that was what it was. It didn't make me, only made me strong. For the strong that I am, for look where I'm at today. I release and I let go, because now I know for that weight, it doesn't take of me. For light as I am, for the light as I need to be. And I'm talking all the way through. That's mind, body, spirit, and soul. And always stay connected and stay grounded, starting with loving you. Because if you don't love you, you can't love nothing outside of you. And loving you is from what you take in of your temple or what you respect of your body. That's from what you drink. To each his own, I don't judge. I used to drink alcohol. I didn't understand why it's called spirit juice. For the energy, what's in it so low, for it brings you for what you feel, for what the feels around, for what it comes within you. You think it's you, it's not you at the end of the day. Your ego, your pride, for what you feel at that time and all around too, of your environment, that's what it brings out. A lot of time it brings out the clown of you. You think it's not a clown, it's not an act. It is, you just in the suit, but then you don't know who's in the suit with you. Hear what I just said. Don't let it knock on you dead. Open up, take in. I'm only here to share because I care, because at the end of the day, like I share and say, I'm not looking for anything. I'm not searching, nor am I lost. And I'm definitely not here to save anyone. I'm just here to be as I am. And with gratitude, that's another thing that comes in with unconditional love. Gratitude for your sight. I'm talking about for those that's aware innerly, outerly. Gratitude for your breath, for what you take in. If you know it's more than just air, what you breathe. It's more than just the gravity. It is the prana, it is the life, it is the energy that's in and out. Gratitude for the smell, the taste, the touch, the feel of what is really internal, what is real. And all this still comes because you have to have love. And love is the key. I hear people say, love ain't nothing. I have my son, he's aware, he was like, love is not the way, love's not going to get you there. You got to have, and I'm just like, hey, I've been where you at. I have that too. The thing is, I had to let that go to really know what it is of the truth. So to have both within is the one that's only going to make me stronger. Why would I choose? I am of everything and everything is of me. I am all evolved me to be. So as I'm sharing with you as a me, of the mirror, the reflection of the energy, this is what we are. The world has blind and closed us off. Now the light comes within. How you build it up within you, what you bring it out, that's what it would be. If you stay in the darkness or the darkness around and within you too, or what you've been conformed to, then at the end of the day, it wasn't meant for you at your time. So I'm not going to make this much longer. Love is the key to everything. Love is the key through all dimensions and realms within you. Love is the key to connect to Mother, or what it is to be alive, or what it is of the unseen. Love is the key to your divinity, of your divine, of everything online with you, of your team. It is to be as whole and complete and grounded and rooted through. Love is the key to get up to within the heavens of the hemispheres of what's in you. I prefer nirvana because it's a state and not a place, honest as I'm sharing with you. So, oh, my nose is going off. Find love for yourself. You have to have yourself right before you can even give a hand to the outside to help them. And if you're trying to get up and you're not fully on your feet, there's no point in looking out trying to help somebody else unless going to bring you back down at the end of the day. Now, this is stuff that I wish I had someone that would share with me. But then, gratefully, my God's within me and my team. That's why I'm able to share as I'm sharing it now. So through everything that I said, if it's for you, take what applied, what's not. At the end of the day, I did as I was guided all the way. And starting with love for yourself, unconditionally, unapologetically, for your health, for your mental, for your emotional, for your physical, and for your energy. Keep it in line, keep it light, keep it right. I send love, peace, light, happiness, and joy and harmony out to all that takes in. Heal starts within you, or what you're willing to let go. If it's not up, drop it. See what it is. To be open though. Control only brings you down. Takes too much power, too much energy. Flow, balance, trust, your process, discipline. It truly is a must. Gratitude for all that watch. Ashe.